Okay guys, so I'm back. Hey guys, I'm back with another video, and this video is going to be on makeup tips that I use to make my face look absolutely flawless and also natural, and makeup tips that work for me. So let's get right into it. So first, I got this stuff written down because I didn't want to miss anything. So I use less foundation. So as of right now, I'm using the Nars foundation, and maybe this wouldn't be, depending on what type of coverage you're looking for. I these days go for typically more of a natural kind of coverage, something that's a little on the not so cakey, not too much side, just to keep it looking natural. But say for instance you have a foundation like Pat McGrath and it's a bit watery. So if that's the case, you might need to use a little bit more depending on what type of coverage you're looking for. But even then, when I used this, I still used like a dime or nickel size. I never really needed much because it still kind of covered me. But depending on what you're trying to cover up and what you feel is best for you, then yeah, this is more of a watery one and this is more of a thicker consistency. So I'd use less of this because I really don't need it, because I don't have much to cover. So this much is probably too much actually, but so then I just would use this and just dip 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 dip, dip all over. Oh, I almost forgot a step. If you have really bad under eye darkness and you're trying to cover it up, put your concealer. This is Nars Soft Matte Concealer. I just got this because I was shopping. Anyways, so yeah, you're gonna use this, and I'd probably use like a flat brush, something like this, and it's soft matte, so it goes on, a little bit goes along when you put that under the eye, and I'll just place it under the eye right here, and this will give you more coverage when you go and you put your foundation on. That's why I had to stop my foundation real quick and just put this underneath. I mean, I don't necessarily need it, but just giving you a demonstration, because some days I feel like I have puffy eye or something, and then I'd have to like cover my puffy eyes up. Another way to get rid of like puffy eye is to wash your face with cold water. That works for me. Cold water works for me. And I'd put that under the eye where I usually conceal, unless I have like pimples or whatever, and then I'll just dab in that foundation and blend it all out. And this concealer actually matches my skin tone. It's not a highlighted concealer. I'll put the information for this soft matte concealer in the description below. And I also want to give you guys advice. I know you probably heard it like 1,000 times, but please, if you are using a matte foundation, I would use a matte concealer or soft matte concealer, something that's mattifying and not something that's not matte at all and it's like dewy. I mean, you can, I have, but I just feel like when I use stuff that's not matte and I put it on top of something that is matte, it just doesn't, I don't get as much wear I don't get as much wear out of it as I should, or I feel like I tend to get more greasier. And I just pat this in. Ooh, this looks like it's like way lighter than my skin, but it's really not. It's really like my skin, my actual shade of my skin, even though it doesn't look like it. Geez. Yeah, you see how it looks like that here, kind of? I guess you can't tell, but it definitely does match my skin, so I don't know why it looks like, maybe because I use too much. Let me see. I won't use any more on my forehead and see how that works. See if I can blend it out. Ooh, my hair is getting in the way. See if I can blend this up. Yeah, see how it's like very close to my skin tone? The less I use, I guess. Anywho, this is my skin shade. It matched my neck. I don't want to hear nobody saying nothing. Yeah, that's my bang. I had to push it back so I can do my foundation. I don't want nobody saying that in the comments talk about my foundation don't match. This foundation matches me, trust me. I go outside, I look absolutely fine. It's most likely the lighting and the fact that I'm sitting right in front of the light. So, yeah, I would never go outside. Ooh, Lash Sessions having a sale. Oh, sorry. I would never go outside with foundation that doesn't match my skin complexion. And I know that my loved ones that are probably watching me right now would not allow that to happen. Right? Right. Yeah, see, I put you too much. I don't need that much. Look, it's perfect coverage already. You see that? Look at all the rest that I'm wasting. I didn't need that. I did not need that. And I would use the same amount, well, actually less, with the watery Pat McGrath foundation as well. And although this is watery, it works well. It works magic and it works best for me. And this also dries matte as well. It's not a dewy look. It's actually somewhat matte, and it stays in place. So yeah, enough about that. Enough about foundation. Now we're gonna move on to brows. And I know some people do their brows before they put on their foundation. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. You could do this the other way around, or however you feel comfortable. And I'm just gonna take my flat brush right here, and I'm gonna get my setting powder, Mercier, and I'm just gonna dab that on my brow. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I'm gonna put something over my brows, and I want it to look as realistic as possible. So I set my brows with setting powder. That's the #1 key. I don't want to see people walking around looking crazy with harsh eyebrows. That trend is over. That trend looks good for pictures. That trend doesn't look good in person. You feel me? Anyways, so I have the, ooh no, I have the Benefits, which one was this? Oh, Goof. I don't really like Goof, no. Precisely Me, Precisely My Brow. I said Precisely Me. This is my absolute fave. This one's okay. It's okay. I thought I was buying Precisely Me. We're just gonna call it Precisely Me in this video because that's how I want to say it. I thought I was buying this, right? And I ended up buying this, okay? It's cool. I still use this every now and then, but I really wanted this. So next time I'll read, you know, because, you know, reading is fundamental. Anyhow, so got the little mirror here. And I'm gonna start carving in my brow the way I want it to look, or you know, whatever I want, wherever I feel I'm missing maybe a hair, a strand or two. I don't know. I just flick this thing through. Really, I do. I just flick it just like that. I don't know. The shape is perfect, so I don't really need to do anything, but I do bring it down the bottom a little bit. But I don't do anything crazy. I just kind of fill them out a little bit more. Bring it down the bottom. Make it like really, you know, but I don't like do too much because I'm about to run some brow gel through this. Oops. Some brow gel through this, and we're gonna see how this looks. And watch, I'm gonna show y'all a trick. I don't know if anybody's done this yet. Maybe, maybe not. But I'm still gonna show y'all. And it's going to look very natural. That's all I do. You see how they look more full, but not harsh, kinda. And they're gonna look even better when I run this MAC brow gel, which I'll have in the description box as well. Then you just see how that, oh, you see how it's starting to look natural now? You see how it's starting to look natural now? Do you see that? Looks like a brow now. You see that? You see? Look at that. Look at how natural it looks. Look at how natural this lace looks. It doesn't look that bad. You see this? You see this? Yes. And this looks like, kind of gives you that laminated effect that people have been loving lately. It gives you that laminated effect. Now, I'm not letting this dry. I'm not letting this dry. I'm gonna wipe some product off because when you do the do you see my brow? Look at my brow. I know you see my brow. Do you see how good that looks? What? I put you on. I put you on. I put you on. Look at that. You get the laminated effect there. Yes. See how that looks really natural? You just wipe the excess product off because this used to be white. Why it's not white anymore? There's product in this brow product from probably other brands and it's now black. So when you wipe this on your brow, you're gonna get extra excess product. We're wiping that off and we're getting these results. Okay, now that I told you that, on to the next one. Oh, okay, so because I used this soft matte concealer, I don't need to let my concealer dry down. Why? Because it's soft matte. It's already matte. But say if you're going for a more dewy look and you're wearing some dewy foundation and you have regular old concealer. By the way, this is not my color. It's more of a highlight color. Not what I asked for Sephora, but I got what I needed. Anyways, if you're using the regular concealer and it's not matte at all, you want to let it sit on your face wherever it is and you want to let it dry down. I have me a little fan here because I cannot wait and I have okay? So dry it down, let it dry, blend it out. But you have to, the key to doing this is letting it dry kind of properly, pretty much, so that when you blend it out, it doesn't move. It won't move from your face. It won't budge. It won't smudge around. It won't do any of that. It will give you the full coverage that you need if you do it right the first time, especially if you're doing this with thicker concealers like Too Faced. Everybody know about Too Faced. People love Too Faced. This concealer is thick. You slap this on. And you let it dry down. You don't need too much now. Just remember, you don't need too much. But if you slap this on and dry it down, it ain't moving. It ain't moving. And I've tried it with this too. This ain't moving either. Any type of concealer should be able to dry down on your face, and you should be able to blend it out, and it shouldn't budge. If it does not do that, you have the wrong concealer. Something ain't right. Something ain't mixing. Something ain't right. That's a little weird. Anyways. Oh, next tip is to use less blush. Now, this is an old Smashbox palette, and I probably should throw it away, but I'm in love with the blush, and I'm never going to give it away. So, until then, this is the blush that I use. I don't think they sell this anymore. I don't know. But it's pretty old, and I love this blush. I have another blush by Bare Mineral. I'm pretty sure people know what this one is. If not, it's fine. Remember, all of this stuff will be in the description box below. So, don't forget to check that out. Anyways, this is my fave. Ultimate fave. Do I love this? I love this. I can't use a lot of it because then I'll look a little crazy, but hey. This is more of my shade. I love this shade. I sometimes forget to not go crazy with this shade. So what I do is, to make myself look more natural, give it a more everyday fresh makeup look, and to make myself look more put together and not like a clown, because let's be realistic, some of you girls be walking out here looking a little clownish with too much makeup on. It's okay. It's okay, girl. I've done it. We've all done it. We've all been there, looking kind of crazy. One eyebrow's up, other eyebrow's down. More blush on one side than the other. Crazy contour, too much contour, looking like a man. It's cool. Couple dabs. How'd that look? Nice. You want to go in a little bit more? First, I would advise that you do one side and do the other side, and apply, you know, that way rather than, okay, like that, rather than going one side and being like, and then just keep on going and building, because then you're gonna end up with like clown face. So I'd put a little bit more on the side just to warm up my face, because remember, I have matte foundation, so I want to warm my face up a little bit more, make it look like I, you know, have cheeks, and you know, my cheeks aren't gone, you know, warm my face up a little bit more. So I'd use something like this, and boom, that's all I need. If you want to make yourself look more chiseled or whatever, then you can always bring your contour. I don't contour because my cheekbones are perfect. Do you see my cheekbones? Do you see my natural contour? I know you see my natural contour. I don't need it. But if you want to contour, you can contour. And you just want to bring your contour or whatever else you got going on, you want to bring all that up. So you want to keep it up. If you want to lift your face, you want to keep your products high up. I mean blush, high up blush. Highlighter, high up, like right here. Not like here. Let's be realistic now. And contour, really, really high. And you keep it there. You keep it high. See that natural contour? Don't need it. Don't need my contour. I don't do contour unless, you know, it's maybe special events nowadays, or I'm going out on a night date. a date night date. And yeah, so that's that. And of course, using setting powder. Setting powder is a must. Now, I done put on my blush and I did not set my under eye, but that's okay because I only use a little bit of blush. Now, here's the trick here. Less is more. Less is more. Say it with me. Less is more. Less is more. Okay? Less. Don't overdo it, please. This is like everyday type of stuff. So I'm gonna really need you guys to get it together. Okay? Get it together. It's every day. You don't need more than you need. Get what I'm saying? So I'm setting my soft matte under eye concealer. Yes, I am. I will forever and always set my face no matter what I use because I have oily skin. And even if I don't have oily skin, I am used to setting my face. And that's what I will do. That's what I will do. I will do that until the end of time. I will set my face until the end of time because that's what works for me. You see, I only used a teeny bit of that. I'm going to go in a little bit more. That's a lot. That's a lot. And I like to do this reverse contour with my nose situation. Boom, boom. Now, I was blessed with a pointy nose already. I just want to say that. I was blessed with a pointy nose already, and I'm not trying to be over here, telling everybody like, ha ha ha, you ain't got a pointy nose. I'm not trying to rub it in nobody's face, but I have a pointy nose already. So I don't really got a contour, not unless I really want to, and I want that really sucked in chiseled look. Matter of fact, let me show you. I should really show y'all where I got my nose from, and that's a combination of my mother and my father. My father had the pointiest nose in the world. I was like, ooh, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. My father was also very handsome. I'm not saying that's where I got my looks from, but you know what I'm saying. I'm saying that's kind of where I got my looks from, and my mom. Just in case y'all wonder where I get all this beauty from. Okay, so contour, right? Let's see, I haven't contoured my nose in forever. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna contour my nose and I'm gonna use a little bit of contour. Like a teeny tiny bit because I really don't need a lot. So that's this side. I've contoured this side already. Remember, less, more. Less, more. This is the contour palette I use. If you're familiar with watching me, you already know what this is, but it's cool. Like I said, I'm gonna leave everything down below. Everything down below. So I'm contouring. And that's the nose that I get when I contour. But I used to contour my nose like ridiculously stupid. And it used to look like I contoured my nose. Because my nose is already nice and pointy and pretty, it's pretty small. It's not big. So when you contour your nose and you use way too much contour, baby, it's going to look like two harsh lines running down your nose. So try your best to blend. If you're going to use a lot of makeup like that, you have to blend so that it doesn't like two harsh lines running down the side of your nose, because I've seen that before, and baby, it's okay, but it ain't cute. Anyways, let's see what's next. final step, guys, because I am pretty much done. I'm just gonna pop on some highlighter. My Laura Mercier. This was my mini one. This is the OG. This is my not so mini one. Also, I love this one. So I'm about to pop on some highlighter, and I'm gonna tell you guys the last step while I'm doing this. Okay? So the last step, let's go with this one. I feel like this is like 2 different shades. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty positive that these are 2 different shades. It could be. I don't know. We'll try it today. The last step you want to do that would really benefit you would be to moisturize your face. Moisturize, people, please. Please moisturize your face. Please moisturize. Please prime. Don't just slap foundation on your face. I have a whole skincare routine prior to what I do before I put makeup on my face, regardless. You want to know how I got clear skin? Ignore the pimples in the beginning because that's hormonal acne, okay? We all, not all of us, but I'm assuming the people that watch me are mostly women. So, yes, I do get my period every month and I get a pimple or 2. But for the most part, if you do not drink water, you probably won't have, well, that's enough. That's enough highlighter. You probably won't have good, decent looking skin. And I'm going to be really honest with you. I know you've heard it 1,000 times before, but it's like crack. It's not good to most people, but when you get used to drinking water, it's like crack in a bottle for beautiful glowing skin. That's what it is. Water equals crack in a bottle for beautiful glowing acne-free skin. That's what it's for. That's what you need it for. Your body needs to hydrate. You need to hydrate your body. You need to get rid of those toxins. You need to drink water. You need to drink more water. I know it's hard, but you can do it. I've done it. Get it done if you want better looking skin. Water, primer, moisturizer. Get a skincare system that works specifically well for your skin. I have a whole bunch of expensive Estee Lauder skincare products that work absolute magic on my skin, and it's just perfect for me. Is it expensive? Yes. But does it work? Yes. And that's the key right there, is it works. I have a toner, wash, multiple moisturizers. I even have a pore minimizer. You have to love your skin, and you have to treat your skin with love before you go putting on a full face of makeup. This is going to be the best thing that you've ever done for your skin. Water, skincare routine, whichever one works for your skin, and priming your skin, moisturizing your skin, something before you put that makeup on. Your skin's gonna love you. You're gonna have less acne, and you're gonna have a great, what they would say, what I would call a great, nice, clean canvas to put your makeup on. Because makeup is art, right? We are painting our faces. Yes, we are. So if we're painting our faces, we need a nice, clean canvas. If you know art, you know what I'm talking about. We need a nice, clean canvas to start drawing or painting on. And that is clear skin. It might take time, but over time, you will have clear skin and you will reap the benefits of your healthy skincare routine and your healthy water intake habits. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much it. If you want to continue watching, then you will see the end results of my makeup routine, my hair, and my outfit. Okay guys, so I'm back and I decided to play with some color today. So I got me a red lip. And I got me a yellow maxi dress. This is a nice, long, casual, everyday, but still kind of cute and sexy maxi dress. Alright, so bye guys, and thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget, please, and thank you. Bye.